first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Well, welcome back to Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler, as always, and I say this every time. We appreciate you joining us, whether you're watching on YouTube or our website or our apps or wherever it else is that you are finding the show. Thanks for doing so. We cover a wide range of topics on this show, but one thing we've been talking a lot about is the Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament is coming up on October 7th. A number of different nonprofits and charitable foundations will be competing for a big prize, but really also we're getting to find out more about each one of them, and that's the more important thing and how they help out the community. One of those is the Safeway Foundation. We are joined now by Jill McGinnis, who is the Director of Communications. And Jill, thanks for being here with us to talk about what you do and how you are working with the community in so many different ways. And for everybody out there, as we're doing pretty much all the time, we're asking, can you tell everyone about the Safeway Foundation or your organization and what it is that you do?
Yeah, so our Safeway Foundation is basically the charitable arm of our business, and we have about 140 stores across 140 Safeway and Albertson stores across Oregon and Southern Washington. So my favorite part of my role absolutely is working with the Safeway Foundation and giving back in all those communities where we do business. And we're basically in every major market in Oregon. So that allows us to be very involved in those areas.
And when you talk about giving back to the community in those various different areas, what does that look like as far as what you're doing with those various organizations or various communities?
Yeah, so we partner with literally hundreds of local nonprofits across Oregon. We do have a charitable hunger relief focus. So a lot of the organizations that we partner with are food banks. But we work with other nonprofits as well, like I said, in all the major markets. And we do things like running pin pad campaigns in our check stands to raise money. We host food drives. We promote volunteerism amongst our associates. And so not only do we donate to those organizations, but we go out and volunteer in them as well. Lots of fun things just based on what the organizations need, anywhere from collecting coats to collecting canned foods, supporting little leagues across the state. And then we also work with our grocery vendors. We have a lot of vendors that are very giving, and we try to support them in their donations as well.
So a lot of different ways then it sounds like that you're working with those different groups. What do you think is one of the most important things for the public to know about the Safeway Foundation and what you do with the communities?
I think we're very special because everything that we raise here in Oregon and Southern Washington stays in Oregon and Southern Washington. So whether it's you dropping off change in the coin canister, giving back to one of the pin pad campaigns that we're running for a different foundation, it all stays here local. It doesn't go to any, larger national organization. So that's very special for us. And, we have a real benefit of being the place that people like to gather, whether it's like before they go skiing or on their way camping or just after softball, right? Like people love to, gather, like I'll meet you in the Safeway parking lot type of thing. And so we really get to interact with the local neighborhoods, and it feels that much better to be able to give back locally in those areas.
And yeah, something that definitely makes a difference for those local communities when you're talking about that. And one of the things that is coming up, that Safeway will be in is the Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament, which a number of different nonprofits. And we'll talk about the golfing side. But let's say you win. Should you win the tournament, what is it that those funds would be going towards?
First of all, unfortunately, I don't think that will ever happen.
That's not a lot of confidence in your team there.
No, I don't think I will ever be on a winning golf tournament team, but I can't imagine winning the charity championship without giving it back to a local charity. So, in our case, that would be the Safeway Foundation. But I don't want to be on TV naming a favorite really because it would be incredibly hard to choose. There are so many great nonprofits that are participating.
And that is one of the good things about this is just having that. You know, when you're out there and you're part of something like that, is there a lot of camaraderie with the other organizations, even though it's a competition?
There is. And you know, we always say this Portland is a small town, you know, and so a lot of these nonprofits actually work together. We see some organizations growing food and donating it to others, or some food pantries donating to things like Boys and Girls Club. And so there's a lot of crossover. And so it feels like an amazing community when these organizations get together at the OCC, and everybody's just out there for so many good causes and lots of familiar faces.
Well, for everyone out there who wants to find out more about what you do with your organization, what's the best place for them to go?
www.safeway.com, and there is a link to our foundation on that site, and they really can choose if they want to be involved. They can click to donate, see a little bit about what we're doing, and they can also follow us on social media as well.
Well, Jill, thank you very much for joining us to talk about your organization and just being a part of this, and thanks for doing all that you do in the communities that you serve there, which is a lot of them. And good luck in the tournament, even though, it doesn't sound like the confidence is too high. You never know.
Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you. And for everybody who's joining us too, again, we are live, so we appreciate you being a part of this. And we do have more throughout the afternoon, so whatever platform you're on, you can come right back here. Don't forget you can share these segments as well. And if you ever have an idea for a segment or something that you want to find out more about, feel free to send me an email, fox12now@kptv.com. That's fox12now@kptv.com. I can't guarantee we can do a segment on everything, but I do appreciate you writing in, and we'll see what we can do. So feel free to do so. But that's it for right now. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.